Alrighty, this is what I'm expecting for tomorrow. Well, recap of today. I had mentioned stay focused, more buying, and we had the pullback and almost a complete V-shaped recovery. But this V-shaped recovery was very crucial for buyers. Had a pro Tradewell X class today, and looking through splicing analysis, we were able to see that this was actually going to recover straight from the dead zone, highly likely to recover, and we saw it play out. Really cool, and that's the power of the fractal software, and this is what we see for tomorrow on NQ and ES. I'm anticipating this type of path into more all-time highs. So the retest of this previous high is going to be important. I'm expecting some seller attempt there, but if there's a lot of strong buyers, then I would expect us to continue to push up to near 610, which I expected last week. We didn't get it, but we did get that bell-shaped curve that was easily visible through splicing analysis. Long story short, anticipating this pullback, and then obviously some tests along the way. We've talked about IV levels. Typically, we get first attempt, a rejection, and then we either get trapped inside, or we stay above. So we got that first rejection, and it's willing to go back inside. So buyers are wanting to test this on the weekly outlook into the IV walls, and I'm expecting buyers to continue to push this even further above. And this will sustain us in a weekly positive exposure move. So the invalidation of this ultimately would be sellers bringing us below the weekly ceiling. I expect buyers to get back in right above it. Now, if sellers are really aggressive, then I would expect them to get us to at least about 50% of the move to the weekly PML, which is a very common pattern in reversal plays on weekly levels, like weekly ceiling, weekly floor, which would ultimately put us around 25,800 on NQ. So that's right here. It closed above. There's really virtually like nothing here. So that would be very aggressive. Outlier move towards the bottom, typically just like the reversal we saw on Wednesday, like this. And similar on ES, you will see this kind of shape. This kind of shape. But I would expect that to take place in RTH. And that would be dependent on how we treat this area around 606 to 607. That equal high, this open state, and the upper part of the IV wall on NQ. And similar situation, the upper part of the IV wall that's been there all week on ES. So a resistive breaking point to trigger an event horizon for these buyers to go just vertical. And this is super, super key. There's so much going on there. That's resistive. That would satisfy a lot of targets. So I would expect a reversal there and hug the top of this weekly IV wall. So it's pretty straightforward. I'm probably going to delete these paths just for visibility's sake, and I don't want people to get sidetracked if there's any invalidation. But per what I see with fractal, this is what I'm anticipating, and there's great opportunities along the way. So I just wanted you to visualize that with me, and yeah, so exercise risk management. Take care.